The name of the game is poker.
Enjoy it while it lasts, kid.
And now the sensation sweeping the world has arrived. The Asia Pacific Poker Tour. Today we head to Macau, China, where a legend takes center stage in the gaming capital of the world. When Joe Hasham won the World Championship in 2005, he ignited a global passion for poker. Now he looks to take down another prestigious title.
That little voice in my head keeps going over and over again. It's first or nothing.
Can a world champion rise once more?
I'm back, baby!
The stage is set. Yes! The stakes are huge. This is the Asia Pacific Poker Tour. Macau, China, the gaming capital of the world. 352 men and women came to the Grand Waldo Hotel and Casino to be a part of poker history. China's first ever international poker tournament. APPT sole champion Ziv Bakar was back, hoping for a second victory. Roger Spets came looking to make his third consecutive APPT final table. And some of the game's best made the journey as well, including the Prince of Poker himself, Scotty Wynn.
#1, baby.
But for them, like so many others, it was not meant to be. And now the final table. I'm Paul Curry alongside Daniel Negreanu. 9 players remain, all hoping to make history.
There you see Joe Hasham, 2005 World Series of Poker main event champion. And of course Liz Liu, a top female professional poker player.
There is Bertrand Grospellier, better known as Elky, a Frenchman who lived in South Korea playing a video game called StarCraft professionally. And there is Guillaume Patry, his former roommate and also a StarCraft player.
There you see Din Lee, born in Vietnam, now living in England. He's our chip leader.
He is the man they are all chasing and sits atop of our leaderboard at 727,000 in chips. In 7th place is Joseph Hasham, 331,000. And to kick things started, let's send it over to our newest team member, Erin McNaught.
Welcome, everyone. This was the largest poker tournament in the history of Asia. And now, you are the final 9. Congratulations and good luck. Shuffle up and deal.
Thanks, Erin. Who will walk away with the title, the trophy, and over $200,000 US?
Good luck, everybody.
So while Din Lee's at the top of the leaderboard, Simon Randall really needs to pick up a blind and an ante. Now, the blinds and antes, those are the small and big blind, and they're force bets that help to induce action.
They are at 6 and 12,000 at this stage. We are on Liz Liu. She picks up pocket 4s.
It's a small little pair. She's in one of the earlier positions and decides to just call the bet. With a hand like this, you're really hoping to wait to see a flop, catch a 4, and then win a really big pot.
Over to Joe Hasham. Picks up 8-3 of hearts and throws it away quickly.
With a hand like Joe's, you just want to fold it.
And around to Sang Kyung Kim, who is an insurance manager from South Korea. Looks down at ace-3 offsuit.
Well, it's not a very good hand, but he's on the dealer button in position, which means that after the flop, he'd get to act last on every one of the streets. Always an advantage.
Over to Ivan Tan from Singapore. He's got pocket 8s.
Raise.
He has the best hand, and he's going to raise. He's in the small blind and is deciding to raise here. He wants to pick up the pot right now.
He makes it 42,000. Over to Simon Randall, who picks up pocket 6s.
Well, he was waiting for a decent hand. He's on the short stack.
I'm all in.
But this is not, well, he's all in.
Well, Daniel said just a little bit earlier that he needed something to happen, and he has indeed tried to make it happen right here, pushing all in.
However, I think it's a big mistake. I think in this situation, you're supposed to wait for a better situation and move all in yourself. There's no chance that Tan is going to fold. He doesn't have enough chips to make him fold. Liz thinking now about the 2 4s, but she's not calling.
She lets it go.
If I were Randall, I would have waited for a better situation. Obviously, he's in really bad shape as Tan has 2 8s. But his best case scenario was that maybe Tan had ace-king. But if Tan does have the pair, which he does, he's in big trouble. Just a few more thousand for Tan to call.
And he does indeed make the call. So our very first hand in the final table, we have an all-in.
Well, Randall's not going to like it. You know, sometimes when players get short stacked, they feel as though they're pressured into playing a hand they probably shouldn't. In this case, it's a mistake to make that play with a small pair.
As you can see by our percentages, Ivan Tan a very big favourite to win this hand, just about 200,000 in the middle.
As a general rule, if you have a pair versus a pair, that's about a 4-to-1 favorite, as is the case here with the eights. You can see the percentages show 79 to 21.
And the flop. A king, a six, a deuce.
Okay, never mind the percentages, because they've just changed dramatically. Now Randall, 90% favorite after flopping a third six.
Well, he's all in for his tournament life, needs to dodge an 8 on the turn or river.
Running clubs would also win for Tan. He has the 8 of clubs in his hand.
The turn, a 5 of diamonds, that's no help.
So now only an 8 for Tan to eliminate Randall. Otherwise, Randall, despite making what I call a suspect play, looks like he's going to double through right here.
And the river is a 6 of hearts. So sixes are very good for Simon Randall.
Well, we call that overkill. 3 sixes were enough, but he decides to hit the 4 6.
And Ivan Tan gets crushed by 4 sixes.
What do the rest of you have to fold for?
Greedy now.
If I called, there would have been a 4-4-6.
Oh, well, Liz Lou is an optimist.
Well, we just saw 4 of a kind work for Simon Randall, and that's pretty rare. Only a straight flush beats that.
Action on Joe Hasham with pocket 9s.
It's a solid starting hand for Joe Hasham.
Raise.
And will raise to 32,000.
Pretty standard play for Joe here to raise it up with a pair of 9s. Looking to attack the blinds.
Action on Guillaume Patry with pocket kings.
Well, there's a big hand. You'd expect Patry to raise here, but no, it looks like he's just going to smooth call. He's trying to trap Joe and get all of his chips in this situation. By just calling before the flop, he's concealing the fact that he has such a strong hand, as more often than not, a player with kings or aces, they're going to re-raise you there. So Hasham has to be a little bit in the dark now. Folded around to the big blind.
William Tam, who is 21 years old, from Australia, lets it go.
Now Patry hoping for 3 small cards to flop so he can trap world champion Joe Hasham.
And the flop is a 7-6-4 flop.
Perfect flop for Patry. He's got the kings against Joe Hasham's 9s. And Joe's going to bet it, of course.
And Joe leads into the pot for 55,000.
How much are you playing roughly?
330.
Expect Patry to spring the trap, protect his 2 kings, hope to get Joe Hasham all in right here on the flop. Joe has to feel good about his hand.
All in.
Overpair to the board.
And he moves all in over the top of the world champion.
It's going to be a tough decision for Joe Hasham. His tournament life is on the line here. If he makes this call with the 2 9s, he'll be in really bad shape. Needing to catch one of the last 2 9s in the deck.
I'll wait.
Wow! An amazing laydown from the world champion here, folding an overpair.
Eventually I'm going to get you.
He says, eventually I'm going to get you.
Eventually I'm going to get you.
Seems a little bit irritated. Little smug look there from Patry.
Enjoy it while it lasts, kid. Because when it turns, I'm going to shove it right up you. Don't worry.
Some spicy talk there from Hasham.
I'm going to shove it right up you once it turns. Enjoy it whilst it lasts.
So Joe Hasham clearly not happy about losing that pot. Welcome back to Macau on the PokerStars.net Asia Pacific Poker Tour, where we just saw this man, Guillaume Patry, take a lot of chips from Joe Hasham.
I know